Good morning. Today you're looking at a 1981 Lancia Zagoto. It's based on the Beta series. As you can see right now, it's decked out in the Abarth theme, kind of like the 124 Spider that's just coming out in 2016. The grille is off a 1982 Zagoto. Notice it's got the red vinyl trim around on the inside, kind of like the HF models. Moving around to the side, color is white. Got a green and red pinstripe representing the Italian flag. The wheels are 14-inch. Tires are 185/60R 14-speed rated radials, new. The rims are Commodore, and they've been recently powder coated. They look really sharp. They're in the dark gray with a speckle black. Moving along the car, you can see there's absolutely no rust. This car was originally out of Memphis, Tennessee. It was owned by the late great author Shelby Foote. I've owned it since 1986. The mirrors have been painted red, kind of like the Fiat Spider, the Abarth series. The inside is real leather, not some vinyl. As you can see, really good shape. I've kept them oiled. The dash is the original. Peel that back, no cracks on that at all. The car has approximately 88,000 miles. Everything works except the air conditioner, and I really don't care. That's probably the Achilles heel of the air conditioning. I went ahead and had the visors redone by a company out of New York. They're about $100 for the pair, but I think they really did a good job. Walking back around the car, you can see it's fairly straight. It's a little bit of a story on this car. It's got a little bit of a wave to it, but in about, I don't know, 1995, it was left out in a hailstorm by somebody, and it's taken me the last 5 years to find panels, pound out the fenders, find doors, pound them out, and get it to the stage it is. It's not concourse, but I think it's pretty good. It's got an Anza exhaust, really sounds cool. I did bullet glass pack on it, and of course it's got the emblems. It's not a 2500, but I thought the emblem looked so cool with the Z on there and the Abarth that I decided to keep it. Walking back around, you can see the driver's side's in pretty good shape. Let's open the door, look on the inside. It is a 5-speed, and it runs good. I've had the struts replaced. I've had a new clutch put in it. I've had the fuel injection lined out. Brand new door seals. These always seem to go pretty bad. These are a little tight. I worry sometimes I'm going to break the inside door handle, but so far no breaks. Interior's great. Shuts great. Come into the hood. You open the bonnet. It's a 2-liter, fuel injected, inline 4, dual overhead cam. It's an interference valve lash system. You break the belt on it, you'll probably ruin the engine because you'll get a crash from the piston hitting the drop valve. So it's very important to keep the timing belts changed every 2 to 3 years. Every 35 to 40,000 miles is what I think it should be done. Probably a little bit too much. Another view of the Abarth on the hood. And of course the Abarth license plate, which is kind of cool. I picked that up on eBay. Water bottle here. This came from Beta Boys over in England. Got to do some modification to make it fit. That's $100. None of the parts are exactly cheap, but they're not Ferrari or Porsche priced yet. You can see that the engine's fairly clean. Does leak a little bit of oil, so you always put a piece of cardboard in there. The electricals are so-so for Lancias. I haven't had a lot of problems with it. Sometimes you get resistance because the wiring gets old. That's pretty much true on any old car. Windshield's in pretty good shape. Go back around. Okay, let's shut the hood. We'll take it for a spin. Sounds pretty good. Of course, you're going to find out that any dual overhead cam is going to be a little noisy like a sewing machine. But overall, a pretty good sounding car. Always buckle up. Apologize for the distortion on the video. Doing it off an iPhone. Like I said, it's a 5-speed. The thing will rev up to about $6 grand. Really a strong engine. It's front-wheel drive, 4-wheel disc brakes. A little bit about the car. They only made about 9,500 of them. Probably about, I'd probably say less than 1,000 of them are still running, and even less than that are still in this kind of condition. I've also got a red one that I bought from California last year. Body's super good. All the rubber's gone. I've got to replace the vinyl seats. Fortunately, I've got a donor car out of Seattle that's got a lot of parts. And I always thought this is cool. This actually hides the AM/FM radio, which is a cassette. I need to replace that, but if you look on eBay, you can find them. But you're going to probably pay about $300-400 for a block punt or an Alpine. Pioneer, you'll pay about $200, and I'm looking for new old stock. They also have a pile, which, you know, it's just it's a shaft, but it's got an MP3 input, no cassette, but I don't really care about cassettes. You know, with an iPhone, who needs it? There's your glove box. Of course, the leather in the doors, and the seats look great. Let's take it for a quick spin for probably half a block or so. Shift's really nice. I've replaced all the nylon bushings. It's another one of the weak spots in the car. If you're wanting a brand new car, you're not going to get it. If you're willing to put it in a couple of years and find a good Fiat mechanic, you can really get these things running right again. Do a couple car shows, you get people scratching their head. They think it's a really expensive car. You can pick up one of these for about $5,000 on eBay. Craigslist is another good place to look. The most important thing is the engine and the body, and the transmission, the transfer case, transaxle. If you can find one like that, then you're good to go. I've got a lot of parts. In fact, I've got 3 cars. Like I said, I got the red one, I got a white donor car, and I've got a lot of parts from other cars. I've had about 4 of these cars. This one I've had just, like I said, forever. I expect to be buried in it. I'd love to give it to my kids, but they can't keep a watch running. So we'll see. Shift's really nice. Drives really straight. Like to improve the brakes, but they're not bad. Well, that's pretty much it. If you are thinking about buying one of these cars, please do. I think they're kind of a rare oddball. I know the Scorpion / Monte Carlos are in hot demand. They're going for about $10,000 to $12,000. You can pick up one of these, like in this kind of condition, for around $6,000 on eBay or Craigslist. Like I said, try and stay away from one that's rotted out or needs a lot of work. Struts are going to be expensive. They're about $150 at a pop out of England. There's a guy on eBay that's selling them. Anyway, if you got any questions, you can give me a email at jcordy@sbcglobal.net. And if you're looking to buy one, shoot me an email and a text or a picture, and I'll give you my 2 cents worth. But love this car. I mean, if you're wanting to get into classic cars, I don't think these will be cheap forever. I think sooner or later they're like any of the classic cars, like the Alphas. Sooner they're going to come up in price, and you're going to see them go up. So get them while they're cheap, and have yourself a lot of extra parts. They don't break down much, but when they do, you're going to have to get parts. This is Jim signing off. Take care.